Mayor Emanuel is taking another step in his plan to build an express train from downtown to O'Hare International Airport by putting out a government version of a casting call. The city on Wednesday will issue a request for qualifications or RFQ for respondents to offer their credentials to design, build, finance, operate and maintain an express service through a public-private partnership with Chicago. The express train is one of the mayor's transportation priorities this year. He set a 3-year goal to start building high-speed service to O'Hare, though it is unclear how it would get done. The cost of the project is unknown, though an industry source familiar with the planning has said it could run between $1 billion to $3 billion. The RFQ stipulates that there would no taxpayer funding, and that the service would be paid for only by project-specific revenues, such as fares and advertising, and financed by whoever gets the concession, according to a news release from the mayor's office. The project has long seemed like a pipe dream. More than a decade ago, Mayor Richard M. Daley pictured the Block 37 shopping center on top of a high-speed rail station. The CTA and the city put more than $250 million into a hole in the ground before work stopped in 2008. Emanuel officials and some transportation experts say that the city needs express service to its biggest airport in order to be competitive in the world travel market. The CTA already offers rapid transit to O'Hare, though the imagined express service would be about twice as fast. Express service to and from O'Hare will give Chicagoans and visitors to our great city more options, faster travel time, and build on Chicago's competitive advantage as a global hub of tourism, transportation and trade, Emanuel said in a statement. Earlier this year, the city hired Bob Rivkin, a former general counsel for the U.S. Department of Transportation, who led the effort to study demand for ridership, potential terminal locations, as well as possible routes and alignments. In an interview, Rivkin said the city set out in its RFQ 3 potential routes, though it is not limiting respondents to those routes. One would follow the current Blue Line route along the Kennedy Expressway, another could be along the Metro North Central route, and the third could be a combination of freight rail right-of-way that would go west from downtown south of the Eisenhower Expressway out to Forest Park, and then turn north toward O'Hare. The RFQ was issued by both the city and the Chicago Infrastructure Trust, which Emanuel created to spearhead public-private partnerships. The RFQ specifies that the express service should include a downtown station, an O'Hare station and one maintenance facility. Under the terms of the request, the service should have travel times of 20 minutes or less with a reliable service frequency of at least every 15 minutes for most of the day, with premium fares that cost less than the cost of current taxi and ride-hailing services. The concept is supposed to appeal to busy travelers who want a quick trip, do not want to ride the CTA and would be willing to pay more than an L ride for the privilege, possibly $25 or more.